Kim Smith is the Senior Account Executive for Hub International in Oakville. She is the champion for Home Inspector Professional Indemnity Insurance. What is a limited non-invasive examination of the condition of a home, often performed in connection with the sale of that home called? For those that thought, home inspection, you are correct. What would you call a person that is trained and certified to perform such inspections? A home inspector? Right again, well done. A professional home inspection is an examination to provide an opinion of the condition of a real estate property. A home inspection usually takes place in connection with the property's sale. A qualified home inspector can assess the condition of a property's roof, foundation, heating and cooling systems, plumbing, electrical work, water and sewage, along with some fire and safety issues. In addition, the home inspector will look for evidence of insect, water or fire damage or any other issue that may affect the value of the property. Home buyers and sellers should hire home inspectors to research the property and provide them with a written report. That report will detail the property's condition, and include an assessment of necessary or recommended repairs, maintenance concerns, and any other potentially costly issues. A home inspection should not be confused with a home appraisal, which determines the value of the property. It is important that when hiring a home inspector, a contract for the agreed services is supplied by the inspector or inspection company. The client should read and sign the agreement prior to the inspection commencing. Consumers need to know that they can hold the inspector to a high standard. Simultaneously, inspectors need to know their client understands the scope and limitations of an inspection. The contract provides that understanding, and should also include the fees, so there are no surprises at the inspection. It is the responsibility of the client to ensure the inspector is made aware of how big and how old the property is, as well as if there are any peculiarities in the property, such as extra kitchens, living units, outbuildings, or detached garages. These will all affect the price and should be listed in the contract. Any ancillary services, such as infrared imaging, mold and air quality sampling, radon measurements, and the like, should also be identified as part of the contract's scope. The client should expect a report that gives the inspector's findings. The report should be neat and legible and provide information that is clear and unambiguous. The home inspector cannot travel back or forward in time. The report notes the condition of the home found at the time of the inspection. It does not give a warranty of how the home and its components will perform in the future, nor is it a finding of things that have happened in the past. The report will include deficiencies found along with recommendations, including seeking the advice of a qualified person or contractor to provide estimates of repair. A good report will also include pictures, with online delivered reports also containing videos and/or voice narratives to explain the findings further. The report should be read in its entirety before making a decision to proceed with a sale or purchase. When choosing to hire a home inspector, you should seek out a professional. These can be identified because they will belong to a home inspection association that regulates their members, and lists the members and their statuses on the websites. The Ontario Association of Certified Home Inspectors and the Canadian Association of Home and Property Inspectors are two such associations. Why these two, in particular? They require their inspectors to use a recognized standard of practice, both supporting the Canadian Standards Authority CSAA 770-16 standard. Both have a strictly enforced code of ethics. Both require their professional members, who are certified, to undergo proctored examinations. These associations award designations that are recognized by Hub International. They also require professional members to maintain continued professional and educational development. Certified members must also have police background checks and professional indemnity insurance. Both have transparent complaints processes, and provide conferences and training for their members. With respect to insurance, Hub will only insure a professional home inspector. Hub demands the inspector can prove they have completed home inspection training and that they maintain educational credits each year. The inspectors have to have recognized designations, such as the OntarioACHI CCHI, or CAPI RHI. The inspectors have to be accountable, and both their contracts and the types of reports they produce are reviewed by the insurer prior to underwriting. Insurance provides recourse to the consumer, in the event that a serious problem occurs with the services provided. It also provides support for the inspector against frivolous claims. Insured inspectors provide a more professional image to realtors and consumers. The insurance coverage itself provides peace of mind to all concerned in the inspection process. So we talk about professional, but what is a professional? While a dictionary might define a professional as a member of a profession or any person who earns their living from a specified professional activity, the term also describes the fact that the person maintains high standards of education. They complete and maintain training to prepare themselves with the particular knowledge and skills necessary to not just perform, but to excel at their specific profession. It's important to realize that a professional home inspector has no vested interest in the sale of the property. While they might be engaged by a client for either the sales or purchasing side of the process, or they might be referred by a realtor who stands to make, or lose a commission when the property sells or not, they are only interested in providing an unbiased opinion of the condition of the property. Buying or selling a home is a process that involves handling the most expensive tangible property most of us will ever have. Having the correct information about that property, whether buying or selling, is the only way you can make a truly informed decision on how to proceed. Verbal and walk-through inspections are bad, very bad. It's highly doubtful you could get a lawyer, banker, or accountant to give you verbal advice without backing it up with documented support. A doctor would not provide a service where they judged your health by having you walk in and out of their surgery without examining you closely. Why should anyone want to have such an inspection on something that is so life-changing as investing in property? Why would a professional realtor suggest it to you? Why would a professional home inspector even offer such a service? A verbal report is not worth the paper it's written on, and provides no legal support to anyone if things go wrong after the sale. Any claim made against an inspector that provided such a report would likely have the insurance company decline to cover the inspector. Insurance is all about risk. As an insurance company, Hub recognizes risks and insures against them. Buying a home is huge. It has huge potential for profits but also huge risks for bigger losses. Only a professional home inspection from a professional home inspector can help you mitigate those risks. Why would you not hire a professional home inspector?